fourth session, the fourth session and the fifth Zoom session for Southeast Asia, and we will have one more tomorrow. And the Monday is certification, yeah. No, but take it easy. Okay, we'll share on. Okay. Group trainer. Okay. Okay, I will. I have shared the YouTube link, this streaming to all trainer groups on Telegram and WhatsApp. WhatsApp for Indonesian trainers. So let's say in case your connection is not really good to join through Zoom, you can watch live on YouTube, yeah, that I have shared. And okay, we will start. Do we link? So Paul, I already shared the YouTube on. Oh yeah, you are not on Telegram group, yeah. So I share on the Zoom chat. Can you find the YouTube link, Paul? Paul, you are mute. Will you say something? Okay. You said thanks. Okay, good evening all. So
Good evening, Mas Umar.
Halo Bu Yanti. Oke.
Izin ya Mas, sebentar lagi mau sholat dulu.
Nggak apa-apa, santai aja.
Okay.
So even I always repeat that it is quite special tonight, but as usual, take it easy. If you have other businesses or several things, you can drop a call because the biggest point that you learn from the session and how to learn the session, you can watch from YouTube or you can join the session. Even that I said that we will have a very special in the next 60 minutes. So welcome to all of you in this session. Selamat datang Bapak Ibu semuanya. I think I invite all trainers in this session. Oh yeah, I will Bu Aisyah saya jadiin co-host ya. Kalau nanti ada yang bocor-bocor tolong tolong di mute. Sorry mendadak. Soalnya nama Yu paling atas. Okay. So all of the trainers from Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam. Yeah, I already mentioned all things. So I invite all of them and we will learn about interactive lessons. So what is interactive lessons? And maybe lots of you asking about how to create the lesson that I play on last Friday. Yeah, I think this. Even I know from your data, some of you already play or already create 100 quiz and create 1,000 play 1,000 quiz live or homework, but never create lesson, or maybe just create once and you think it is not really good, so you leave it. But totally fine, because I also think the first version of quiz lesson is very minimum features ya. Jadi kalau kami lihat dari data Ibu, para trainer itu sebetulnya banyak trainer yang sudah menggunakan Quizizz dari lama, tapi banyak yang belum mencoba pembuatan prestasi interaktif, terutama sebelum bergabung menjadi trainer ya, seperti itu. So, if we see this lesson that I create, some of you asking about how to input this picture moving, and this question also has a picture moving, yeah, and yeah, etc. even input NASA website and word wall, Google Slide, Padlet, Genially, Google Street. Yeah, it is moving picture. Yeah, Google Form, and yeah, closing. So actually, it's really easy when we already familiar with the lesson. But let's start with a very basic things. Why Quizizz create lessons? Besides like PowerPoint, we already have PowerPoint, even Google Slide, yeah. But the point is, when we using Google Slide or PowerPoint, we cannot interact directly to our students or participant. Ya. Jadi kalau kita pakai PowerPoint, Google Slide, kita nggak bisa interaksi langsung dengan peserta, gitu kan. So it's like one direction if we just use PowerPoint or Google Slide. Jadi hanya satu arah, Bapak Ibu. But using interactive lesson, we can interact with students directly or indirectly. Why I said directly or indirectly? Because we can assign or we can play lesson using live mode and homework mode, synchronously or asynchronously. Ya, jadi kita bisa menggunakan lesson tuh secara langsung maupun tidak gitu dengan penugasan PR. Especially for homework, when we give PowerPoint or Google Slide or just PDF to our students, how do you know that your student really learn or really read the lesson, the PDF, the PowerPoint, the Google Slide? Because Google Slide, PowerPoint, they didn't give us the feedback, the report. But on Quizizz, we give the report, even it is homework. Nah, jadi kalau di Quizizz, meskipun lesson itu proses interaktif kita tugaskan, gitu ya, kita akan tetap mendapatkan progres dari peserta. Jadi kita tahu which students who really learn and which student who not read the lesson or not learn the lesson. Okay, that's one thing. And the other things, uniquely in Quizizz, we can combine lots of content like image, ya, gambar, YouTube video, audio, text, of course, text, and others. The contents, type of materials. Other than that, we also able to combine lots of platform on Quizizz. We can integrate with, not integrate, but we can export or import the slide from PowerPoint, Google Slide, and we can embed or integrate with WordWall, Genially, Flipgrid, Prezi, lot of things. Yeah, we will try lots of platform on quiz lesson in this session. Because generally you cannot like input word wall or like Flipgrid as puzzle to PowerPoint or Google Slide. So we can try to combine that things to Quizizz and see how is it work. And because tonight we have lots of audience, and I stream the session to YouTube and I share the screen in case not the tragedy, but the thing that happened last week. Yeah, my internet connection is not really good. When I kick out, please, you can just have a small chit chat. So don't wait me until I come back again, because sometimes I need like 1 or 2 minutes to restart my connection. But hopefully everything will be good. So that's the first thing about why there is lesson on Quizizz and why it has several advantages beside or among other platform. Gitu ya. Jadi tadi saya sebutkan beberapa keunggulan proses interaktif di Quizizz dibandingkan platform-platform lainnya. And to start interactive lesson, it's very easy. Choose create and choose lesson. And then name this lesson. I will create climate change regarding climate change. Yeah, It is science. Yeah, it's maybe also social geography. Okay, okay. Maximum 3, that's fine. Okay, as you see how I start the first slide, it's actually using GIF, yeah, moving pictures. And how to input GIF, it is very easy. Click insert image, yeah, and then type the keyword, but add GIF, GIF, yeah, GIF. For example, climate change GIF. Yeah, and usually, when you already input GIF on the search box, you will find all GIF, yeah. Yeah, for example, you wanna use these pictures. It is very based on your preference, yeah. I mean, maybe some of you think GIF is a gimmick and confusing. That's totally fine. You can use just a very basic pictures. And right now in second version or yeah, the recent Quizizz interactive lesson, we can customize the position of text. Jadi kita bisa customize, bisa ubah-ubah posisi dari teksnya, Bapak Ibu. And it's very different with the first lesson of Quizizz. Okay. And we can change the picture background, the color background. For example, I want to make it blue, so it's more, yeah, it's more. Okay, climate change by Umar Aziz. Unfortunately, we cannot crop the image, yeah, for now. So yeah, we have to adaptize the screen. Let's say your picture is too big, you can just oversize or overlap the pictures to your slide, so it is like automatically crop. But yeah, I think we will have crop in a month, so yeah, patient. Okay, this is the first slide. Usually the first slide is quite important because when we have good first slide, it will attract, yeah, participant to focus on our lesson. But let's say our first slide, it is very usual, very basic, just black and white. Sometimes they think our lesson is very usual, very just ordinary things. And then after I create the first slide, okay, sorry. Usually I start with a question. How to create a question on lesson is very simple. If you already know how to create a quiz on Quizizz, that's not really difference. But uniquely, we delete one type of question. Actually, we didn't really delete the type. We just combine the checkbox to multiple choice because based on our data, backend data, usually teachers they choose checkbox question type, but the correct answer is only one, gitu ya. Jadi kenapa kita hapus pertanyaan checkbox, Bapak Ibu? Karena dari data Quizizz itu banyak guru yang pilih pertanyaan checkbox tapi jawabannya cuma satu gitu. Jadi itu membingungkan gitu kan. Jadi udahlah kita pilih multiple choice tapi guru akan bisa pilih jawaban mereka dari dua. So that's why we combine the checkbox question to multiple choice. So actually you still able to choose a checkbox, but you have to, for example, I choose multiple choice. And then if you wanna make it two or more than one correct answer, you have to turn on this button like this. Okay. But usually I start the lesson with open-ended question or maybe survey. So it is, yeah, because when we start with something hard, sometimes not really good because the participant will be, yeah, thinking hard and confused perhaps. So, for example, the question, do you believe believe with climate change issue? It is a conspiracy. I doubt it. I think it is happen. I think it is true. Of course, it is a real problem. Nah, we can see this is a question like asking their opinion. And let's say I again search global warming. Okay. Yeah, pick anyone. I mean anything. But keep in mind you don't need to use GIF always. Yeah, it is just because I love GIF, so I usually use GIF. But again, if you think GIF is a gimmick, that you can ignore it. So we already create 2 slides, and then after we ask opinion from the participant or students, we can start with very basic things. Usually, rather than it is fine if you wanna explain the type of slides on Quizizz like text, media, special, and question. But to be honest, usually I only use 3 type of slides. That is blank, yeah, special, and question. Because other things I will add it manually. Like I wanna add image, I will choose the blank slide first, and then I will add the image, the text, etc. etc. Jadi Bapak Ibu, saya jarang sih pakai yang gini-gini ya, yang text slide, title slide gitu. Saya biasanya langsung pakai yang blank, web page link, atau pertanyaan gitu. Karena kalau yang blank ini saya udah langsung lebih leluasa untuk memberikan customisasi di sana. But again, this my preference is totally fine if you wanna explain this slide ya to your participant. So that's why I use blank. And usually it will be like defaulting from previous color, because in the first on the first slide I changed the color from black to blue. So the third slide also will be in the blue. So yeah, it is up to you. It's not a really big thing actually. Okay, let's say we will not. What is climate change? Again, okay, let's say I just finding an image from Google, and the step is very same. Yeah. So usually there is something that's very important before you create a first slide like this. I mean, the third slide, it is a very basic things about our topic, but think about it. Quiz lesson just launched last year, and we just have lots of update a couple weeks ago, maybe in a month, yeah. But lots of teachers, they already have PowerPoint, and then they already has Google Slide. So please explain to them. They don't need to like copy paste or snip screen, or converting the PowerPoint to JPEG and then copy paste all the slides. Because on Quizizz we have import slides that will very easy to importing PowerPoint or other presentation to Google Slide. And we have 2 methods that it is very useful to help us to import the other presentation. The first one, maybe some of you already aware, yeah. So let's say, I think it's the PowerPoint. See, yeah, This is the PowerPoint that I download from internet. Yeah, you can see it is like very old, yeah, because it is box. And then we guess that maybe it is made like in 2005 or less. But that usually that the PowerPoint that teachers has, I think, some of them. So that's not a problem. But the point is they don't need to like retyping all the content to Quizizz. No, don't do it. It is very, very not efficient thing. So that they have to, the first option is convert it to PDF or save it as PDF. There are two ways to convert it to PDF. The first one, save as PDF, yeah, from the PowerPoint itself. Just save it. It is very basic, but you have to know that usually our participant, they use different type or different version of PowerPoint. So you need to realize that things. Like me, I use 365, yeah. So let's say my participant use Microsoft PowerPoint 2017, 2015, 13, even 2007. So maybe the button is different. So please, you have to make sure when you show this step, they know that sometimes the button is different. Besides that, you can save the PowerPoint directly to PDF on PowerPoint. You also able to convert it using Google, not Google, but just convert PowerPoint to PDF. Yeah, even some of my participants, they prefer this thing. Everything's, yeah, that's the choice. So they can do this, choose and it is same, I think. But usually I love PDF. But you can use other website, that's fine. And then just upload it and they will give you PDF. That's the same thing. And then after you already has the PDF, you have to click add new slide and then import slides and then click and then choose the folder, yeah, PDF. Oh yeah, it's the wrong folder, sorry. Okay, I think this is okay, it is loading. Jadi Bapak Ibu ya, ada dua cara untuk memasukkan PowerPoint. Yang pertama disimpan PDF-nya langsung dari PowerPoint, yang kedua dikonversi aja, cari aja di Google gitu kan. Konversi PowerPoint ke PDF. Itu banyak pasti website yang akan menyediakan jasa itu dengan gratis. In this step, we can choose will select all or import all slides to our lesson or just a couple slides. Let's say I will just import 4. So actually I can deselect in the first, but that's fine. Okay, I will just take 4 and then import. Okay, it takes time, a while, but not really long, don't worry. Because after the teachers, they already import from the old one, yeah, from PowerPoint or Google Slides. Actually, they only need to add question and then they can finish the lesson. They don't need to like, it is like additional thing, yeah. Adding GIF or adding image, actually it is additional. So in a very, very basic, in a very, very simple thing, yeah, in lesson on Quizizz, you can only upload your old PowerPoint and then you add quiz. That's it. So you can see it is the same slide, yeah, that we have on PowerPoint, but I just select 4 because I will delete all the slide because, yeah, the slide it is not really cool. But the point that is we can import the slides. this is the first option, the first way, the first step, not the first step. The first option. I prefer the second option that is more advanced, more cool. That is, we can import through Google Slide. What is the step by step? The first step, you have to open your Google Drive, and then the idea is just upload the PowerPoint to, for example, this is the PowerPoint. Sorry, upload it to Google Drive, and then ini. Okay. And then we double click the PowerPoint that we already uploaded, and then the Google will converting the lesson, the PowerPoint. First of all, I'm sorry again because my Google Chrome is in default is in bahasa Indonesia ya, so you can like adapting the step by step, but it is very simple actually. So let's say you already in this step, you already upload the PowerPoint to Google Slide, and then you can see your PowerPoint on Google Slide, and then you only need to click file, and then you choose something with web or publish on the web. It is below the trash icon. Jadi Bapak Ibu klik file, kemudian klik publikasikan di web, klik publish to web and then click embed or sematkan, and then click publish, and then there is like warning. That's fine because the warning because it will be a public, not private anymore. Nah, it is quite crucial. Please, please pay attention. I will include it on the certification test. But it's very simple actually. You only need to select the link or the text from HTTPS until 3000 or before the first second quote. Control C for copy, and then add new slide, and then add web content at the bottom, web page link, and then Control V, and then tada, it is on Google Slide and on quiz lesson. Why I prefer this thing? Because if your PowerPoint or Google Slide has effect moving the effect still remain. Jadi kalau Bapak Ibu pakai cara ini, efeknya itu akan tetap gitu, nggak akan hilang. If we use the first option, it will be like a picture and PDF. Even if you notice, sometimes the picture quality will be decreased, but using this option, the quality will be same. Beside the quality will be same, and then the effect will be remain. Other things that we can edit. For example, the greenhouse effect. I wanna change it. For example, what is it? I will change it with my name. For example, Umar Abdul Aziz. Okay. It's changed Okay, this is Umar Abdul Aziz. We refresh this lesson, and then it is Umar Abdul Aziz. So it's like live embed Bapak Ibu. Jadi ini langsung gitu. Jadi kalau nanti Bapak Ibu ubah Google Slide-nya, di Quizizz juga akan berubah gitu. So when we change the Google Slide file, when we change the Google Slide file, on the quiz also will be changed. So I prefer the second one. But should you show or explain the second option, the second procedure it depend on your participant. If you think they will understand, you can do it. But if you think their digital literacy is not really good, yeah, you can just explain the first option. And again, actually, when they already export or import the Google Slide or PowerPoint, they can just add the question. And that's a very, very basic things of interactive lesson on Quizizz. Nah, besides that, we already use slide presets, yeah, web link, and question types. We already create one question on second slide. We also have teleport features, the features that all of you love, yeah, on Quizizz. And uniquely, we now have a bulk teleport. It means we can teleporting all slide on all question in one click. For example, I type climate change. Okay. Okay. For example, this is a quiz and this is the lesson. We can add all 13 slides in once. And we also can add all question in one click. Okay. Okay, let's say we will take this. Add all 13 slides. Yeah. See? In a click, man. In a click, all the content that now on our lesson. But yeah, but to be honest, currently the lesson on quiz is not many as the quiz on Quizizz. So that's why usually the option to importing or teleporting the lesson is not. Yeah, you don't have lots of option. For example, yeah, maybe the content is right, but you can see it is very basic. It is just blue and white, so I will delete it. But at least we already know, yeah, how to teleporting all the slide or all question. So keep in mind we can teleporting not only the slide but also the quiz, yeah, on quiz lesson. Okay, 60 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay, after this, we can, let's say we have another question, or I will teleport from my own lesson. Wait a minute. Do I have?
Umar, can I
Yeah.
ask you now?
Yeah. Please, yeah.
Okay, for the link that you said we want to embed just now, starting from the open quotation HTTPS, right? Until iframe, is it?
Yeah, so I will repeat for a while. So this link, Cigo. Okay, because it is recorded, so when you rewatch the video, keep in mind. So this is the link. But sometimes if you change the resolution, for example, you want to change the to big, yeah, it's besar, it means big.
Okay.
Or sometimes the 3000 is not always 3000. Sometimes it is 6000. Sometimes other number, but the principle is still same. You select from HTTPS until 1000 thing before the next quote.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Yes, that's very easy.
Thank you. Got it.
Okay. For example, I wanna add from my own, yeah. So it will contain several question, and this is the slide. And then, okay, we exploring all the features. So word wall. Who is in this session? One not coming from Indonesia using word wall. Any one of you? 。 or only
You mean using or not using?
using?
I'm using.
With this, sorry.
Shuyun.
Oh, Shin.
Yeah.
How long you have been using Quizizz? Wordwall, sorry.
4 or 5 months only, but I not use so many time now if compared with Quizizz.
Okay, that's fine. I just know. Actually, I know Wordwall since long time ago, but a teacher that just challenged me, can we integrate Wordwall to Quizizz? And I try it, and it is work. So yeah, that's good. Or
Uma.
Yeah, sure.
I'm Shuyun. Yeah. I just want to ask. I don't know whether it's my connection problem or what. When I use Quizizz in Meet, I let my student play word war, and then we still have our class in Google Meet. The connection is very low. Sometimes they say they cannot play.
Because I think the the Google Meet is heavy, I think. But
then sometimes if we use lesson also we face the same problem.
But
so I scared if we embed the word war inside the Quizizz, and then the connection again low again.
That's also, you have to note that lesson actually like needs good connection, because it is two direction interaction, Cigu. So rather than like quiz, on live quiz, even we have to download the data from students, but whatever on the student side, it is not really affected. So as I said on the first, I think on the first or the second session, even our internet connection or electricity was down, students, they can still play the game properly when we use quiz. But on lesson, if your internet connection is not really good, like last Friday, in my case, my internet connection is not really good. Sometimes I kick out from the Zoom because I shared the lesson with almost 100 trainers. So that's why if you wanna host a live lesson, please check your internet connection. Actually, you don't need to like a very high internet speed, but I think if you have like 10 megabyte per second stable, you can do it. But below that things, if you have like more than 50 or about 440, you can be careful with that. Or at least you have like backup connection. Maybe you have fiber optic on your house, but maybe you have to prepare your mobile phone for tethering, because we don't know. Okay, thank you, Chigo, for the question, but I will continue first to integrating the word wall. So this is the word wall. I didn't create it because word wall also like Quizizz. It is a content, user-generated content, so I can use content from teachers Jadi di word wall kita nggak harus buat konten kayak di Quizizz, Bapak Ibu. Kita bisa pakai konten guru lain. Nah, contoh ini saya nggak tahu yang buat siapa, Buhler namanya. Buhler. In Java, Buhler is like, I don't know. Okay, that's not important. So how to input the word wall? You can click share and then set assignment, and then you can set this setup. But the default I think is good because there is no deadline and student they have to enter their name, very basic, and then you got the link. Click copy and then put it. And then they can play. So it's like matching. You like really hoping that quizzes have match question, but we didn't have now. So you can use the word wall first. And then this is the second one, whack-a-mole. Hit malls that are weather. Aduh, Susah banget.
Salah.
It's right. Hit malls that are weather. Okay, let's play for a while. The sky is okay, etc. Yeah. So it is quite different. Quizizz is quiz, but with gamification. But Wordwall is a game with education thing. So yeah, it is different, but it is apa ya, saling melengkapi, completing each other lah. Copy the link, same. So you can add web link and then click. Okay, Wordwall works. Wikipedia also, of course ya. Wikipedia plus climate change English. Kalau Wikipedia pasti ada ya Bapak Ibu ya. Maksudnya pasti bisa kok. Karena logonya weblink ini dulu juga Wikipedia ya. So this is from Wikipedia, of course we can edit. Yeah. And then wait a minute. Any idea what we have to try? Oh ya, insert the YouTube video ya. For example, YouTube. It is similar with the image ya, but on the image we cannot copy paste the link. We only able to search on Google. So the search image on lesson is integrated with Google search. Yeah, Google know everything. And the video thing also we integrated with YouTube. For example, cow part emission. Insert. Yeah. But for video, it is for super ya. Please watch this video. Nah, jadi kalau video tentu udah buat super ya Bapak Ibu. Udah cukup jelas nih. And unlike on the first lesson ya, we can add I think 5 or 6 video in a slide. For example, global warming is too late. Now, for example, we wanna add 2 video. Okay, because this my cursor is too big. Okay. And you also able to insert the audio ya. It will be very useful for you English teachers or world language teachers ya, or kindergarten or special ability teachers. You can record your voice until up to 3 minutes, or you can upload MP3 up to 5 megabyte. Yeah, again, maybe you can find this question on the test. The maximal duration for lesson is 3 minutes if you record directly on Quizizz, but it's up to 5 megabyte if you upload the audio file. So because I ever try a recording 1 hour, but it's only like 3 megabyte, I can do it. But if you find the recording, it is exit more than 5 megabyte ya, lebih dari 5 megabyte, you can compress the MP3, the audio, through Google ya. Compress audio file or compress MP3. Yeah, lots of website you can use, and they will compress up to 30, 60, even 70%. So it will be very useful. especially for you, maybe English teacher, you will have like TOEFL simulation maybe, or I don't know, like conversation, storytelling thing. You can use the audio. Okay, let's try recording. Okay, hello. Hello, in this lesson, we will learn about global warming or climate change. Before we continue to the next slide, please watch all the video in these slides. Thank you. And you can review your voice, ya. Oke, harusnya di play dulu. But I mistake. Okay, I can.
You're not here. You must share your sound.
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear my son?
Oh.
Huh?
Share.
No. Oh, I'm not sharing my. Yeah, sorry.
I want to share your sound.
Okay. Hello, in this lesson, we will learn about global warming. Yeah, you can hear now, yeah? Or climate. You can hear, Chigo? Can you hear?
Yeah, can.
Yes.
Yeah, can, yeah? Okay. Thanks, Umar. Okay. Okay, Deepak will be joined. A bit nervous, but fine. Okay, that's how we input the audio, yeah? What else? Sorry?
What other MP3 like audio files can you upload? Only MP3?
No. I ever try, as long as it is audio, I think it is possible. You can try it.
All audio files?
I never try all, but I ever try like 2 other audio file, not MP3, but it works. I forget what is the format.
WAV?
Sorry?
WAV?
I think that's the format. Can you check on your lesson? Because I don't have the size, the file, so I cannot try it. But don't worry, I will not put that things on the test because it is quite rare. But yeah, just to know. Okay, let's now exploring all features, yeah. Combine other platform, for example, interactive climate games, site nasa.gov. Okay, as you know, on the solar system, I have a game, yeah. I attached the game from NASA. I think we can also use this. Oh yeah. And then let's see sea level. And then how to play it. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, I think this is. I can use the copy paste the link, I think. Is it work? Oh. Okay. I think we can use this. I think we can use this. So I don't know what I missed, but yeah, actually you can just try several website as Connor explained. Sometimes they ask to open new tab, but sometimes we only need to struggling several times. Maybe we just need to finding the best link, yeah. For example, I find this page from NASA, and then it is successfully embedded, yeah, on our lesson. So this is the simulation of how our sea ice is decreasing from 1979 until now. So yeah. And then Padlet. So, who using Padlet here?
Me.
Cigu Suhaila, yeah. I think Cigu Suhaila, use any all platform, I think. Maybe the question, what is the platform that you didn't use? Maybe.
I don't use this one. All the Neoport, I haven't used.
Okay.
Neoport. Bazaar.
Climate change. And how to find another platform with the same topic. Use this site, and then write their web address. For example, you can see all the result that I get is from Padlet. Okay, we have 9 minutes. In Padlet, it's really easy. Just click share link, or I think you can copy this link. I think let's try it. I think Padlet is the platform that's very kind to be exported. Like you don't need to looking for the embedding or etc. etc. And Wakelet. What is the right pronunciation? Cigu Hafizul. I think you are Wakelet users. Wakelet or
Wakelet.
Sorry?
I think it's Wakelet.
Wakelet. Okay. Oh, whatever. But okay.
But
Have you tried to integrate? Have you tried? Integrate Wakelet?
No, never.
Okay.
Not yet.
You can try. It. Or try on my usual browser. Okay, because.
Oh, cool.
Wakelet, global warming. Wakelet. Okay. And this is Wakelet. Just copy paste the link and see, is it work or not? Okay, no. If no, kita coba yang ini. Don't spread too fast like we have to try. Okay. Okay. So previously, for example, it is very important. Let's say I try with the first link, very basic, only copy paste the link, and then see, it is not a good integration. We still have to open new tab. And then I try another link, a short link. Can you mute someone microphone, Bu Aisyah? Tolong dong. Okay, sorry I cannot be disturbing. Okay, and I try the short link. Okay, it is. I try another link, the short link one, and this also unsuccessful. But because I'm still struggling, I choose the embed, sisipkan, embed. I think embed in English because it is automatically in Bahasa because my browser in Bahasa. And again, we just looking for the iframe link, salin or copy. Because it is too small, don't worry. We can just see, okay, it is black or black. Don't confuse even in this session maybe only Cikgu Raja Nadia who is programmer. don't confuse with this link. The concept is similar with the Google slide. Just take the HTTPS until before the quote, the next quote. See. So I pause 3 seconds so you can learn from this. Just take from before HTTPS and then before the quote. And we try. It looks like, yeah, and it works. What else we will try? Add puzzle. Anyone know? Sorry?
Umar took computer science for during your degree.
No, I never. Actually, even my master degree is not really computer science. It is like more policy things. So yeah, but that doesn't matter. So yeah, this Wakelet. So don't desperate when you just copy paste the. So that's not all platform like Padlet. Yeah, we just copy paste the link. Sometimes we need to looking for the embed link and then select the HTTPS until before the next quote. And then it's puzzle. Okay, I have a puzzle account. Wait a minute. So is there anyone who know what is the unique things from Puzzle?
The video we can choose.
The video, and then you can
Yeah.
add questions.
You can
Add question.
Up the video and add question.
and the students they cannot skip the video, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have to watch.
Watch
They have to watch, yeah. So maybe I have to create a puzzle, so all of you wanna watch my YouTube have to watch the whole session, yeah. Okay, so I will jump to the how to. I will not, of course, how to create the puzzle content, but it is the puzzle assignment, yeah. Try with assignment link. Okay. Try with assignment link. Okay, at slide web page. We fail, but we keep trying. So we use embed code, yeah, again. Yeah, the concept is still same. HTTPS until before the quote. Is Deepak here? I want to see. Oh, Deepak is not here. Why? Because this is a trick that if you are basic user, you still attach the video using Puzzle or other platform, yeah. Because originally in YouTube, in lesson you're only able to attach or insert video from YouTube. But if you know this trick, you can add video on Puzzle or Wakelet or yeah, any platform, even Google Slide. So yeah, you can use that. Yeah, maybe some of you is not really important, but because all of you are already super, yeah. But I don't know, it is good to or not to say this thing to participant, but I think when lots of users use the web page, currently the web page link is free, but I think when our users start to use it massively, I think we will make it as a super or super features.
Uma,
Yeah.
Uma, may I ask
Please.
how do you pull out the embed code? Can you share again? Quite fast now.
In which platform?
Just now I think you showed two, right? Puzzle and the Wakelet. Can you?
Okay.
It's a method
Okay.
design. Just show
Okay.
out,
The method same. I will repeat again. But I will add one more platform. Yeah.
Okay.
So after that I will repeat. Thank you. Is it Mrs. Ling? Yeah. I think.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Ling. Site Genially. Cikgu Suhaila using Genially kah? I think Cikgu
Little bit.
yeah. See, what is Genially? Genially also is like a presentation.
Yeah.
Okay, we can try generally only copy paste the link. It will work or not. Okay, I'm lost a bit.
Okay. Genially.
Okay, Genially works fine. And I also save a Prezi link. Yeah. Prezi, I think Prezi is popular maybe 5 years ago. Yeah, I don't know Prezi is still popular or not. Is there any one of you still using Prezi? I don't think so.
Nowadays, PowerPoint can do same thing like Prezi.
Okay, we can. Okay, try Prezi. Share. And yeah, their loading also so slow. So forget the Prezi. We have the other one. Okay, how to even generate the embed code first. Yeah, Wakelet. Okay, we open the Wakelet. Where is the Wakelet? Okay. Okay. So I don't know how to start with the Wakelet, but let's say we start with the very beginning. Search the video climate change, and then for example we will for example use this video, and then assign. Okay, don't don't see my class because it is a very random. I have to like create a class, and I don't know. Even my name I use Aziz Gagop is. And then you will arrive in this step. Yeah. So click share assignment, and then we already try assignment link and it doesn't work. So we have to, and we find embed code. Yeah. And use copy code, and to only select the exact link, copy the old code like to Microsoft or PowerPoint so we can see it clearly, and then select again the HTTPS until watch.
Oh, the same.
The principle is still same. Just select the HTTPS until watch, or not watch, before the next quote. Yeah, before this quote. So focus on this. Don't see the iframe, frame border. Forget it. And then we can add new one. Yeah, this is for edge puzzle. Yeah.
Uma, I want to ask you. This one is providing the embed code, right? But if some platform doesn't give you the embed code, can you still extract the embed code? Not given, since it's given by the app.
What is the sample of web? Maybe.
You mean one to? I'm not sure.
But fine.
Actually, maybe you try Dropbox. That's not actually asked about Dropbox, but I think
Dropbox. There is one thing. Usually the platform or website that requiring login, sometimes we cannot embed like this, live embed like this, like Facebook, Google, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Because there is no like live share, live embed, so we cannot live embed on quiz lesson. That's one thing. But
public link. Dropbox is public link. It has public link.
Dropbox, it could be public. It
has public link. Maybe I can try on that.
You can try. I also have Dropbox, but
you can try.
Okay, I can try, but I forget the password. So
you can create la again.
If I create la, so no file there.
No, talking only.
Okay, I think it is safe. I think. But please try it and let me know.
Because
the result.
I don't really use so much of Google Drive. I'm using a lot of Dropbox, so I feel like if I can embed from there, that would be even better. I don't have to go to Google Drive.
Even actually, spreadsheet or docs on Google Slide, they have web embed, but when I try it, my laptop being crash so I'm not sure what is the problem, but for example, Scriptsy, which
But what about some like a bank website? Because I tried to embed public bank website before. It asked me to visit the web page lah. So I don't think I can get embed code right from public bank website.
I think it's gonna work, but let's see. We will try
another chat. Create the individual document and then right click. No, I don't think so. Maybe you have to try the 3 dots at the end of the file.
Or should I, for example,
the end of the file maybe got the 3 dots.
Let's I share this link.
Maybe you can try.
But I'm not sure it's work. But I think it will just like a link, but not like direct.
It's a public link. Anyone with the link can open the document.
Or can you just share your public link, Miss Link, just a random link? I mean, any file, so I can try just copy paste just a general document, not like serious document. So we can try it.
Let me try now.
Yeah.
I mean, I can put the link on the chat box there, right, for you to try.
Yeah. And let me know if you already send it, because there is lots of.
Yeah, can. I will call you again. Let me just try now.
Okay, the last one is Google Form, because in Indonesia, I don't know, in other countries, usually after we host this kind of session, we always have presentation, participant list, not abstention. So usually in Indonesia we use Google Form, so you can integrate your Google Form. And then let's say I close with YouTube video. It is the last slide. For example, our planet, and then Walrus Fall. Okay, Deepak's already joined. Hi, Deepak.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
Sorry, over time. It is my last slide, so after this, we will give the session to you. So why it is so slow, my connection?
Umar, can I ask?
Yeah. Sure.
Like me, I'm teaching geography, So can I put the picture, the one that I sent to you, the question, the picture that I
okay.
And
let's
so
try.
Can I put inside also?
But wait, one by one,
Okay.
Okay. I think this one. I don't know why the YouTube is not working good. But you also can you can copy paste the YouTube link. So don't worry if your search is not going good. And again, you can customize the duration. And save. Or even you want to edit it, you can edit again. For example, it is as a closing. Okay, after this, my promise, I will check this link.
Just post the public link for the Dropbox. Maybe you can try on that.
I'm not sure it is work. Oh yeah, you have to click new tab, Mrs. Ling.
Can I directly just open the page?
Yeah. Sorry?
Is there any problem? It's no problem, right?
No, but I think because it is from Dropbox, yeah. So but it is, I see it is PowerPoint, yeah, Mrs. Ling, yeah. So
Yes.
I think this better for you to, yeah, I know it is a little more work. So
It looks ugly, you know. I want it to be inside
yeah,
there.
yeah. So upload
Mm.
it to Google Slide, yeah, Mrs. Ling, and then
Oh, Google Slide, it will, this
yeah,
problem
Google
is solved,
Slide,
right?
and then using
Okay.
public publish, yeah, web embed, yeah. We are learn about this, and then so from Poh, yeah, I think Poh also give a link, but I cannot find. So okay, we will try it later. So let's play a bit, but before we will play this lesson with all of you guys. Okay, I forget one question. What is your impression this lesson? Open ended, yeah. Oh, wrong. Global warming. Okay, save it. Select grace, yeah, for example, is for all and make it public. And earth, yeah, just anything.
Oma,
Yeah,
have you done with live worksheet?
yeah, I ever try and it's worked.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, before we play it, I want to welcoming Deepak. Please, Deepak. So, where's Deepak?
Yeah.
I will pin you. Okay, this Deepak. I will pin you. So, guys, this Deepak. Deepak, this is a Quizizz trainer from 6 countries: Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam. I think I already mentioned all the things. So this is our fourth training session.
No.
Yeah. So and the last session is about lesson because it is the recent features. But tomorrow we will have another session regarding like a tips how to hosting a training, PD session, etc., etc. So please give us inspiration or story about Quizizz and what we will do next on Quizizz, and yeah, anything that we can hear from you, Deepak, please.
Yeah, so really nice to meet all of you, and love the backgrounds that I guess were set up for everybody. So yeah, I'm Deepak. I'm one of the co-founders here, and just give me 1 second. Just a phone is ringing in the background. Sorry, yeah. So yeah, I'm really happy to just participate in this session and get to know, I think what we are looking to build at Quizizz depends on what you all want, right? It's not that we, think of it in terms of, what we like to build. So I'd really love to know sort of what are your thoughts, and I'd be happy to tell you sort of right now what we are working on. And this is a pretty sort of new product for us, right? The lessons product. And so we are also just figuring out how, we can build it in a way that serves your needs better. And, from Umar and all of you, we've realized so many different ways that this can be used, right? That we hadn't thought of ourselves. And really what we're looking to do is solve those small problems that, you've been talking about today, right? In the end, that's what it's really all about, and building a good tool for you to then use creatively and use it to inspire your students, right? We hope to sort of be a tool that can empower all of you. So,
okay, sorry Deepak, can you stop? I will translate because 30 of the person is Indonesian, so and Malaysian who cannot understand a bit. So jadi kata Dipak Bapak Ibu ya seperti biasa ya, Dipak senang berada bersama kita dan senang juga bisa lihat kita belajar bareng. Dan meskipun tadi memang ada beberapa tantangan ya dari lesson ini, tapi itulah yang akan kita perbaiki terus ke depan gitu ya, dan kita juga akan terus kembangkan fitur-fitur baru lainnya di prestasi interaktif ini. Oke, please continue Dipak.
Yeah. So let me just start by telling you a little bit about what we are planning for lessons, right? What is our thought behind this project? And in the meantime, if you guys want to just send your questions on the chat or just ask me directly, I'd love to answer those, and let's make this interactive. I'm a pretty boring person otherwise.
Okay, maybe before that, can you share a bit story about the history of Quizizz, Dipak? Because maybe because you are an Ankit founding Quizizz in 2015, yeah. So please tell us the story. Until now, we have about 75 million active users. So it is very amazing stories.
Yeah. So when we started, right? In fact, me and Ankit, we were working as software engineers. If you go back, we got out of college in 2011 and we worked around 2 years as engineers. I was working at Amazon, you might have heard of it. And, Ankit was also working as software engineer in another company. And I think, we thought that we can try doing something on our own, but we didn't know, in what field we really wanted to do it. And I think, at the time I was actually volunteering as a teacher just on the weekends in a, sort of a school nearby. And so what I got to see was that the tools that were available at that time, especially, we really felt, we could build something better than that, with a lot of things. Like if you look at Gmail, if you look at like Netflix, even at that time, I don't think I could, even make something as good as those. So I didn't want to, go into those fields. But in education, we felt like, there were a lot of unaddressed needs that, even with like, making a simple tool, you could start solving problems for teachers and for students. And we wanted to focus on making tools that would really engage students, right? That's where we felt there was a big gap. And so we started actually by not with quizzes, right? We built a very different product called Wizen World, which was a maths learning game. So you would, walk around attacking monsters, and in the process, you would solve these mathematics questions. So, that we did for, more than a year, 1.5 years, and it was doing, we felt it was doing pretty well. And, we went to investors and we showed them what we were building. We had more than, 40,000 users on that product. And all the investors saw it and said, this is great, but, not that great. We don't want to give you any money for this.
Okay, can you stop for a while? So jadi Bapak Ibu, Ankit dan Dipak ini awalnya membuat Quizizz itu ketika Dipak menjadi volunteer atau sukarelawan mengajar remedial matematika di Bangalore gitu ya. Awalnya itu Ankit dan Dipak itu membuat platform itu nggak yang muluk-muluk kayak sekarang yang keren banget gitu ya. Cuman yang penting asik gitu ya, interaktif gitu dengan peserta. Udah gitu aja. Nah, tapi lama-kelamaan ini menjadi semakin menarik dan akhirnya berkembang menjadi Quizizz seperti sekarang dan mulai mendapatkan investor atau pendanaan gitu dan juga semakin mengembangkan timnya. Oke, please continue Dipak.
Yeah, I'll pause. Stop me sooner so that it doesn't become too much for you. So and I'll also come to the questions here, but just to finish, so then we were really thinking about what can we do to sort of accelerate the growth of this product. And the big issue we had then was that we were making all the content, right? Even the game levels and all of that. And it took a lot of time, in a year and a half, me and Ankit had built maybe what would take a student maybe 1 month to finish going through everything. They could do it even sooner maybe. So we wanted to open it up for teachers to create, their own content. And the other big thing was that students were always asking for a multiplayer experience. So they wanted to play with their friends. And so really what Quizizz was the easiest way we could do those two things, We actually thought that, we will make it, integrated into the old, the game, Wizen World later on. But let's try this idea out with the Quizizz, approach of just making a quiz and having a multiplayer game. So, but what we saw soon after launching, so I think, initial 1 or 2 months, right, we had a lot of gaps in the product, but we were available, on chat support, and people would tell us, we need this feature, that feature, and we would try our best to, do it as quickly as possible. And what happened over that, over 1 or 2 months is we started seeing this really growing, at a very different pace from what was before with Wizen World. Yeah, Umar, you want to?
Oke, thank you Dipak. Jadi kata Dipak, sebetulnya produk itu terus berkembang ya, dan bahkan banyak gapnya, banyak masalahnya. Jadi sempat juga kayak bingung, ini software, ini platform mau dibawa kemana gitu kan? Karena nggak tahu nih, mau yang gamification itu kan banyak ya Bapak Ibu gitu ya. Nah, tapi kemudian ide yang mengubah banyak hal itu ketika Quizizz kita Angki dan Dipak memutuskan untuk menjadi platform yang multiplayer gitu, artinya berkompetisi antar player. Itulah yang membuat menjadi menyenangkan gitu, karena kalau Quizizz pun dibuat game ya Bapak Ibu, itu kan nanti siswa akan bosan kalau mereka hanya single player gitu. Tapi kalau mereka bertarung masing-masing, itu mereka akan semakin, karena kompetisi antar kelas gitu, apalagi kompetisi yang menyenangkan tidak akan pernah habis gitu ya, akan terus menantang seperti itu. Please continue, Dipak.
Yeah. And so what I think really made the difference with Quizizz, right, versus what we were doing before, is really allowing teachers to take control of the product, right? Like allowing them to use it in different creative ways, and giving us that opportunity to just focus on building that platform, building the tools so that teachers can create content, pick up things from other people, save time, and focus on sort of how they want to tailor that instruction for their class specifically. And what we found was the really powerful thing there is when, millions of people, put in their different ideas, right? You come up with so many different ways to use like even a very basic product, is what we feel at the end. Something like Quizizz is, just has some simple features, right? But when you use it in creative ways is when it becomes something really interesting. So that's really our focus, right? And I was going through, the questions here, and one thing I'm really happy to see is that a lot of people are talking about a draw question and a collaborative whiteboard, and things like, match the column kind of questions, matching answers to or questions to answers by drawing lines. And that's actually the sort of the big project that we are picking up at the moment. So we, hope to have that out, this year itself, in the next couple of months. And hopefully it will be better than what you see on any of the other projects. What we try to do is really, work with a lot of teachers, right? Keep getting feedback as we are building these projects. And that's really a big part of why we do these kind of sessions also, is to understand how you are using it and get inspired by that, right? So I think, Umar said, if I can inspire you guys, but I think what we are really looking for is the reverse, to, be inspired by how you all are using the product and what can we do, to help you doing that. Yeah.
Oke, jadi kata Dipak, ketika sudah tadi nih Quizizz menentukan, oke, kita mau kembangin multiplayer ya, gitu. Nah, selanjutnya ternyata yang diarahkan itu adalah supaya guru-guru masing-masing mengembangkan kreativitasnya gitu. Oleh karena itulah makanya Quizizz menjadi user generated content ya Bapak Ibu. Artinya guru membuat kontennya masing-masing, dan akhirnya sekarang kita bisa lihat di Quizizz itu banyak sekali kuis-kuis yang sangat kreatif gitu. Apalagi sekarang kita punya lesson. Jadi guru semakin kreatif untuk membentuk berbagai konten seperti itu. Nah, Dipak sambil menjelaskan ternyata dia juga membaca chat-chat dari Bapak Ibu. Jadi Bapak Ibu nggak apa-apa chat-chat aja gitu ya. Karena beberapa yang Bapak Ibu inginkan gitu ya, itu juga sedang akan dikembangkan oleh tim Quizizz dalam beberapa bulan atau sampai akhir tahun, seperti live anotasi gitu ya, whiteboard, kemudian matching question dan sebagainya. Jadi doakan kami berhasil dengan baik gitu ya, bahkan lebih baik dari platform-platform lain dalam mengembangkan fitur-fitur serupa. Oke, Dipak, will you continue the story or we will just discuss several questions from teachers, or do you have?
Let's go ahead and discuss. Yeah.
Okay. Or do you have a specific question maybe from you to participant?
Yeah. So I guess the one question would be, how do you think about, say, using Quizizz to do the assessment part, right? The quiz product, which is what, we had always been focused on. And do you really, do you feel that Quizizz is the place you want to do lessons, right? Or do you prefer to do it on, say, somebody talked about Mentimeter or Nearpod, there are different projects, right? What could Quizizz do to really make you think? Because, we know all these products are there and they're really good products. What can we do to give you something that you don't get there, right? What are the problems that you face with these other products, which that's what we're looking to solve, right? Not to really build what's already there and then just be, one more version of that. So, that's what I really love to know from everybody.
Okay, anyone? Yeah, anyone wanna respond? Bu Yanti, Cikgu Raja Nadia, Jerry, or Mrs. Ling, anyone? Please.
Hi, Mr. Dipak. Hello.
Yeah, sure.
Hi, Mr. Dipak.
Hi, Martha. Yeah.
Okay, I've been using these Quizizz since the start of this lockdown. So so first of all, I'd like to say thank you so much, sir, for being a lifesaver for all the tutors and the teachers out there. Because for making this, because even all the teachers, we had these difficulties. Okay, how am we the teachers, even though we are experienced teacher, how we are going to enroll ourselves in this online teaching? Yeah. But when we have a platform such as this Quizizz, it really makes the teaching much more easier and fun. Not only for the teacher part, makes the job easier, and also for the student side. I can see it's a win-win situation for the teachers and also students, where we had a lot of fun. Fun in the sense that we managed to finish the syllabus, we managed to make the students understand the content, and number two, it makes the content so fun. Students had fun in learning the process. And number three, we found it that it is so user-friendly. It is so easy for students, even though for lower level or even for the university level, I found it's so easy. And just now, after what Mr. Umar have explained to us about the lessons, I found it that it is much more integrating now, the Quizizz, with the lesson options, where we can integrate a lot of platforms in one Quizizz. So as a teacher, I find it that I don't have to jump from one platform to another platform. So I think for now, sir, you are doing a great job. And I do hope we will not stop here. I mean, the Quizizz team will not stop here. And we do expect a lot of updating coming soon. So I think on behalf of all the Quizizz teachers and the super trainers here, I have to say thank you, Mr. Dipak, and also Mr. Umar, for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. And so, it's really, I'm really glad to hear that, you're keen to, keep using Quizizz in different ways, right? And that's what we are also trying to do is, now that we have this huge community of teachers, right? If it's really an opportunity for us to, sort of build something that can provide more value, right? If now with this lessons feature, now millions of teachers can share their lesson ideas with other people, right? And that's what we're aiming to do. So now what I'd like to hear is, what don't you like about Quizizz, right? That's what I would love to hear. Tell me all the problems that you have.
But I think, Dipak, I get some feedback from trainers that before we have this kind of training, usually even our trainers only use quizzes like very in a basic way. I mean, they host a quiz, live or homework. Even some of them, they don't know we have collection, or we can create our own meme. And even some of our trainers, they host thousands games, but they never create a lessons. So I don't know what's the gap. I mean, is it because we unable to like introducing our features, or maybe I don't know, but there is a gap. I think even our trainers, and I think we can also see the typical case on general users also. So others yang lain from Indonesia, Malaysia, other countries. So what is maybe the common okay, Cikgu Kelly? Cikgu Kelly ya?
Oh, Oma. Okay.
Yeah, sure, Cikgu Kelly.
I baru nak buat translation English. You dah tanya dah panggil.
Because you already raised your hand.
Ah, ya ke?
Yeah.
I want food.
Okay, sorry. Hi, Deepak. I try my best.
I want food.
Okay, according to collection, one of my members actually.
Mama, kalian cakap I want food.
Okay, sorry. According for the collection in our super account. Actually, I am from ETT Malaysia. I now about 300 user have subscribed for super.
Oh, wow.
And we are all in one organization. Actually, three kan, Oma?
Yeah, during three.
Now fourth batch keempat, fourth batch. And then one of my clique asked whether Quizizz can make we to not get another quiz from others in collection on in collection.
What is your most concern, Cikgu Kelly? Maybe I can translate.
Bagi Uma translate.
Itulah.
Or Cikgu Raja Nadia can translate maybe.
Okay.
But I think actually if I understand, because you already asked me yesterday. So Deepak actually Cikgu Kelly from Malaysia, and he organized a big organization in Malaysia, and she coordinating lots of super subscription in Malaysia, around 300 teachers. But there's a problem there, because when a teacher have a collection in one organization, and other teachers can see the collection, even she already set the collection to private. So maybe her question is, can the teacher really create the collection is private when they in one organization? I think that's the issue from Cikgu Kelly.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah. So that's something that so right now we did add that to the quizzes itself, right? Quizzes or lessons you can share with particular set of people only. And if you also sort of get onto our organization if you sort of onboard onto Quizizz as a school, right? Like our school and district plan, Umar might be aware of that. Then we can let you share it within your organization. But again, that's only the quizzes, not the collections right now. With collections, while, if you make it private, it will not show up in search. It will not show up on your profile page. But if somebody gets the link to it, they will be able to see the collection. But again, what you can do is, again, Umar, I don't know if, these 300 teachers, they might be just on the normal super subscription, right? If they get on to our schools and districts plan, since there are 300, we could set that up. Then they will be able to share within the organization. So the quizzes itself won't be accessible. So even if somebody has the link to the collection, when they click the quiz, it will not allow them to see it. Does that make sense?
Ya, jadi Cigo Kelly sebetulnya selama link dari koleksinya itu tidak ke-share, itu sebetulnya harusnya aman. Nah, mungkin kemarin case-nya itu linknya itu sempat ke-share, sehingga other teachers they can access the collection.
Di bahagian share with me, Uma.
Yeah, or we can discuss it later. Yeah, I can check the technical things.
We can connect to our support team. They can sort of
we can handle up.
Okay.
And then next Mbak Citra ya, Mbak Citra.
Hello everyone, good evening. I'm Kadek Citra from Bali. It's nice to meet you all. And I would like to share one issue regarding to the use of Quizizz. And first of all, I'd like to say thank you for creating these marvelous applications. It helps teachers a lot in conducting the lesson, and it's really interactive. And then, okay, regarding to the use of essay mode questions, so for open-ended questions, I try to use it to make my student writing a dialogue. And the problem is that when they enter, they answer already submitted. I mean that they cannot write the dialogue form. So just like maybe just writing like a paragraph that will be accepted. But when we want to make it in front of dialogue, it cannot be do like that. So what may be the solutions? Thank you, Deepak. Thank you, Kak Umar.
Yeah. So anyway, Deepak, before you respond, anyway, we have lots of trainers from Bali. So in case someday you want to visit Bali, you can come to visit them. Yeah, please respond it.
Yeah, so this is an issue that I will look into, right? I'm aware of what you're talking about. So in the end, why that was built that way is because a lot of people don't want to use multiple lines, and so they have like that convenience of hitting enter and just submitting, But I think we can support, and I don't know if that works now, but like usually on many programs, right? If you do shift plus enter or control plus enter, then it enters, goes to the next line. So I think that's something that we can look at supporting. I've made a note of it, and we'll try to do something there.
Ya, jadi solusi sementaranya enternya sambil ditekan shift ya, Mbak Citra. Karena kayak di Microsoft Word atau beberapa platform lain, kalau enternya pakai shift itu dia nanti nggak langsung ke submit gitu, tapi dia akan buat baris baru. Nah, tapi nice feedback, saya juga baru tahu. I just know that issue. Ini ada Bu Yulvia sama Mr. Alwin. Before Miss Yulvia ke Mr. Alwin from Philippines. Hi, Mr. Alwin, please.
Hello, Mr. Deepak. Good evening.
Hello.
My concern is on Math Editor, because there are instances wherein when we want to use the straight line or such that it automatically becomes the absolute value, or when we use the different things in the Math Editor, we cannot use the space. So I think there are a lot of glitches that needs to be improved with that concern. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, that is, so at least as a temporary thing. So what we use is we're relying on a tool that often, it tries to assume what, most people are doing and tries to make that easy. But one thing is, if you have something very specific in mind, you can actually paste the LaTeX directly inside, and it will make that. So if you have like another website where you can make it the way you want and export the LaTeX, that's one workaround. But if there's, again, anything specific, you could send it into our support team, and again, we will try to, see how we can make those use cases work. Yeah.
Just to follow up, we also explored using LaTeX in the Quizizz editor, but it's not okay as well.
Oh, that doesn't, okay. Maybe, yeah. So I think, again, if you're saying it doesn't work, I'm sure it doesn't. So we will look into it. Again, that is So I think, yeah, we can probably take it offline, but I'd love to, Umar, you can share my email and we can look into those specific issues and, either, there's a workaround or we can look into fixing whatever the problem is.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Alvin. So we can reach more detail via email. And before we continue, one more from Miss Yulvia. Please join the link that I shared. Yeah, we can play the lesson that we create together. We create together, yeah. So I also will show how to operating the lesson, edit, lesson dashboard. And when we're waiting others join to the room, please, Miss Ulfia.
So I can actually, regarding Chitra's query, I can just show how they can do it now. I think that functionality does work at the moment. Like maybe Umar, you could just try it here.
Yeah.
I'll give you the link to this quiz. Just post it for everybody. If you open this and just do the first open-ended question, Shift plus Enter will work to enter multiple lines. I think that was the query, right? That we want the issue there, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Oh, and okay, we can delete this after that.
Okay. Miss Sylvia.
Okay. Good evening. My question is about lesson. When I give quiz through lesson, and after the students answer the questions, they will see the answer, which one the answer. And my question is it possible in the future that we can set up with whether the student can or cannot see the answer? Because sometimes I give the quiz to other class too, so I'm afraid that they will
share the answer.
The correct answer. With the answer is okay. That's all. That's my question is.
All right. Yeah, we can definitely look into that. I think the reason why on lessons we didn't give that feature is we felt that maybe the idea will be to reveal that answer after each question. But then I can understand if there are cases. Just for me to understand, like, in what kind of scenario do you normally not want to show the answer, right? Versus where would you show it? Yeah.
So Bu Yulvia ditanya.
Okay, thank you, Dipak.
No, Bu Yulvia ditanya.
During asynchronous.
Pada konteks apa Bu Yulvia menggunakan lesson itu kok sampai harus siswa nggak boleh tahu jawabannya?
I give test to my students.
As a homework?
No,
or
examination.
Exam. Yeah. So Miss Sylvia use lesson for examination, Dipak. I think.
And the same examination to 6th class.
Yeah.
Oh, in the asynchronous mode. Okay.
Yeah, yes. Synchronous mode. Yeah, maybe because teachers in Southeast Asia so much creative, even they use lesson for exam. Yeah. So yeah.
So in your lessons, do you also have slides with instructions or is it only questions?
Sorry?
Itu isinya cuman pertanyaan doang atau ada lesson-lessonnya juga gitu loh Bu? Kok sampai Ibu pakai lesson buat exam?
Lesson only, exam only.
Only question actually. Okay, so in that case, so then one option would be to just make it as a quiz, and then assign that with there we have that option to turn
because
off.
I want to control the
pace
quiz.
Which question everybody is on?
Yes.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
All right. No, makes sense. I'll just.
Yeah, Dipak may be confused because the game mode in Southeast Asia is like maybe various there. So.
No, but in the end, if people are using it that way, our aim is to see how we can, serve all the different needs of people. Yeah.
Yeah. Oke, itu ya Bu Yulvia. Ya tadi dari Dipak ya intinya memang ya karena memang jauh dari bayangan founder kalau buat lesson itu emang buat presentasi gitu ya, diskusi. Nah, tapi memang nggak salah juga sih seperti Bu Yulvia ini membuat untuk presentasi karena pengen memastikan mereka pada kecepatan pace yang sama, the same pace. Okay, we still have several times, but we will play the lesson first. So how to generate the game link? So please, there is a small, not really small, but you can see or share via. So how to generate the link? You have to click this, and then you can copy the link, yeah, and then you can share to your participant. So please notice with this box, and then you can start. You can see this is using GIF, yeah. So the image is moving, and then as we start with question, okay. Do you believe with climate change issue? Other than this, maybe some of you still wanna send a chat to Deepak. That's fine. I think he will still replying or at least read your message. Okay, this is how you see we can monitor the progress, yeah, from our participant. Okay, one person says conspiracy, one person I doubt it, yeah. 16, I think it is true, and 56, of course, it is a real problem. Okay, and we also can play spin the wheel, yeah, through this button. And yeah, a minute, ready? What did you answer? Hi, ready? Are you there? I think you're there because you just answered it. Okay, or we miss it. Okay, but the point we can use spin the wheel, yeah, to choose one participant. Maybe it's only choose one participant, but sometimes when the wheel was spin, students or participant will like very worry to be chosen because they will be asking from their teacher side. But that's fine. Okay, this is that we cannot find on Google Slide or PowerPoint, so that's why interactive lesson is useful in this context. And we also can see several participants they have an answer. So let's say in the real situation, we can like ask them why he or she didn't answer it, or yeah, something like that. And we can see the question using full question view. And then this is the pictures that we import from Google. Lots of infographic, yeah, from Google. So yeah, use it. And this is the presentation that I upload to Google Slide and I embed, yeah, to lesson. Yeah, it is more compact, yeah, then we export all PDF. And then yeah, it's a slide that I forget to delete. Yeah, this is a quiz that I import from other lesson. See, I can see Mrs. Lim just answer. Okay, I will make.
So there were a few comments about how you need a fast connection to use Quizizz, right? And I think that's true to some extent. So we are working on, how to make the site work better, even on a slow internet connection, or ideally, even using our app, have some things work even in an offline mode. But at the moment, at least, we're focusing on having the app just work smoothly even with very slow internet connection. And I would suggest probably using our mobile app in case they are using it, if they have mobile devices. That will be a little faster than using the website if you're slow on internet.
Jadi intinya dari Deepak memang kami melihat ada sedikit isu ya terhadap koneksi internet terutama di Asia Tenggara yang ya internetnya antara ada dan tiada gitu. Nah, cuman solusi sementaranya Bapak Ibu bisa coba juga aplikasinya ya, karena aplikasi Quizizz itu kalau pakai aplikasi lebih ringan gitu karena semuanya sudah di set di situ. Jadi Bapak Ibu bisa nyoba aplikasinya tadi. And the result, oh, lots of person wrong ya. Because right, actually yeah, coal has a very high methane reduction or methane gas, and it makes our temperature warmer. And I import the pictures, all of the picture from Google, so please use it because it is very useful actually when we explore. Even I find the GIF, yeah, you can see the cow is moving. Maybe it is a little gimmick, but for student it is, yeah, enjoying. And then next, the YouTube video that I attached. This is about. Okay.
Cows burp and fart a lot, and it's
we
impacting
can-
climate change. Each of Earth's 1.6 billion cows
We can
releases
maximize,
about
yeah,
100
the
kilograms of
video.
methane every year. This might not sound like much, but methane's effect on the climate is 23.
Don't worry, even we have like 4, yeah, or more YouTube video in a slide because we can maximize the YouTube video. And then the next question, what is the effect of climate change? It is checkbox, yeah. So the answer is not only one. Yeah, you can see also the GIF. Okay, because I will finish in 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. The answer is okay. Wah, Miss Ika ya, Miss Ika Ayu from Sulawesi. The first one. Sea level, naiknya permukaan air laut, temperature, higher global temperature, and declining air quality ya. Earthquake and volcano eruption is not affected by climate change. And this is also, this image I take from Google, and this is GIF, yeah. You can see it is moving. And just type the relevant keyword, and you can find this kind of image. And it's also GIF. It is also GIF. Yeah, I can find it very easily, as you see when we create it. And this is what word wall. You can play it a while, yeah. Climate zones, tropical zones, polar zone. Okay, I don't know actually the answer, but just try it. Polar is from word wall that. Oh, salah ini. Yeah, as we can see, and the result, it will be on our word wall account. So it is live embedded. Yeah, I will next. And on the lesson, we can skip, yeah. For example, I have 2 word wall, I can skip the other one. So I will next to Wikipedia. Of course, this is Wikipedia. And then this is NASA website, yeah. For example, yeah, we can play, okay, we can see the illustration of global temperature from 1884 until now. You can see it is warmer. Yeah, that's an illustration from NASA. And then this is Padlet. We can embed Padlet. This is Wakelet. And this is Puzzle. Yeah, we can start it.
Omar, can I ask a question?
Yeah, quick question.
Say if said during the lesson, then
Yeah.
I want to add another slide. Can I do that or not? Suddenly I feel like I want to add more, something like the student ask something, so I can add new slide, something like that.
But I think when you already play like this, you cannot like give the live.
So one thing I just wanted to add, like what Umar said is correct. While the presentation is going on, you cannot edit. But that is something that we're working on in two ways, right? One is that actually allowing you to edit things after you start, but also having sort of a quick poll or a whiteboard option, right? So I was like, a lot of you asked about a live whiteboard. So with that live whiteboard, you'll be able to bring in an image or put a video or anything you can do on a slide, you'll be able to do there and present that to your students, and even pop up like a question in the same way, and collect everybody's feedback. So that is something that we hope to have out by, at least the live whiteboard feature we hope to have by this year, and hopefully even the quick poll feature where you can push a question.
And okay, thank you, Deepak.
Thank you.
Okay, and this is genially, okay. The point is we can integrate all of this platform. And like in last Friday event, I also create a participant list. You can write your name and then you will get the other certificate that I just create. So please create it. It is just for fun. Within a minute you will get the certificate. And then okay, I will please wait because we have 2 more slides. And then because when I move to other slide, when you like typing, your progress will be gone. Even after, unless you click open new tab, because there is open new tab on student or join site, you can click it. So when the admin or teachers they move the slide, you can still have the tabs. Okay, actually it's really good video, but I don't think we have time for this, but you can watch for a while.
The far northeastern coast of Russia.
I also will prepare one more games. It is games, quiz. So before we close this session, we will play another quiz. So please wait.
This is the largest gathering of
I'm asking about the if I scan the picture.
Sorry?
Can I embed it inside the slide also? The picture that I scanned.
Yeah, of course. You can share this.
How to do that?
The picture. I can give you the step by step after the session,
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Because most of my questions are pictures.
Is the closest place to the feeding grounds.
Okay. Wait a minute. I wanna. Can you still see the video?
Yes.
Okay. Please watch. I will prepare another games. So please a bit. But at the end, maybe there is a pictures maybe a bit disturbing.
Sorry, if I can ask. Regarding the multiple choice question, if let's say the correct answer, you have 4 options and you have 3 correct answer, is students get any score if he only answer 2 correct, give 2 correct answer for that particular question?
You will not get
So
any point.
Any.
Yeah, any point.
So is it possible in the future you can have it percentage?
That is a question we get from a lot of teachers actually. So we are looking at how we can do that. So I do think I'll definitely keep a feedback of that, and I think it's something we could look at, right? So how would you like to give it? Like, if there are 3 right answers and they give 2, how many points would you give them out of, say, 10?
How many points to give, I think, must be based on the questions given also, right? And the percentage. I mean, it's totally up to those who, I mean, you guys lah, right? I mean, as long as maybe not full marks, maybe half marks are possible, if that is possible. So how much
Sorry?
to give? No,
What
regarding the question just now, kan, even though if one wrong, but the other 2 is like correct.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
don't give full mark, maybe give half marks or something. But how much to give is, I think, it depends on the how many questions, right? Because we are using percentage, right? So all this, I think, I don't know lah. Have to pandai-pandai count lah, those mathematicians.
Will you respond, Deepak? Regarding, okay, we will skip this. I think their question is about the checkbox question. That
I got that. Yeah, so I think we can do that, right? Have some way to give, maybe if they get 2 out of 3 right, then we give 2/3 of the points.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay, we already more than 10 p.m. mostly on our participant, but I already prepare one fun games because the lesson is not really fun. So we'll play it. Please Deepak join also. It is about ASEAN. So like where the place is it, or something about ASEAN. So I think you will enjoy it. Maybe you are the winner. So okay, waiting all of you join. Maybe one more question, maybe to Deepak.
Sure.
Sure, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Mas Umar, for the time. Hello, Mr. Deepak. Well, I would like to say thank you for creating the awesome platform, the gamification one. It's really helpful for us to create something more enjoyable and interesting for our students. My issue, one of my issue, even when using Quizizz to integrate with the Google Classroom. Okay, so when I give exam to my students and then integrate the quizzes to the Google Classroom, then there will be in the student account of the Google Classroom, there will be a review of the wrong answer. So we cannot use the same question for the remedial for the student. So might be
that's something we're actually working on changing. It's a little complicated for us to fix that, but we are looking at basically if you turn off showing the answers to students, then even in the in Google Classroom we won't fill the sheet with all their answers, so we are working on doing that.
Okay, thank you. So because it takes time to create a new question for the next exam, I mean in the same material, and it takes time when it will spending time when we have to create other questions from the same material. So thank you. It is already considering.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you
Deepak.
for the feedback. Yeah.
Okay. Have you joined, Deepak?
Yes, I have joined. Yeah.
Okay. Anyone already joined? Yeah. Okay. I think no gift for this, but I think you will be excited because it is about Southeast Asia things. So let's play it. You can unmute your mic actually, so we can hear your scream maybe. Okay, Mrs. Lim the first, Jerry at the second, Grace. Oh, I'm not sure who is this. Andy, Miss Ika, Bu Fitri keempat, Sawaruk. Wow, very competitive. Wow. Miss Ika. It is international game ya, remember. Your flag behind you. Ayo Bu Ika. Waduh, Andy ini dari Malaysia, Andy ini. Where is Deepak? Oh, wow, Deepak, you are the bottom. Okay, I will finish the quiz in 10 seconds ya. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry guys, who still play? Yay! I don't know who is the third. Second Miss Ika and Andy, I think the first yeah. Is Andy? Is it?
Yes.
Oh, what is your first name actually? Andy ya?
Chia. I'm from Singapore.
Chia. Okay. Oh, from Singapore. Hi, Chia. So Singaporean winning the competition. Congratulations. Even we only have like I think three trainers from Singapore, but Andy know almost everything, so we can see a while. Okay, 49% ya.
Tapi iso members ya kan Pak ya.
Ketika di copy paste nih aku nganggone copy paste.
Okay, what is the most you lost? Oh, the country that has highest ranking in Tokyo Olympic ya, is Philippines. And then our amount of active users in Southeast Asia is about 22 million. I'm curious, is it Deepak answer right?
No.
What is your answer, Deepak? I just curious.
It was 40. I'm a bit more optimistic.
Oh, okay, that's fine. 40 maybe a couple months. So yeah, but mostly they write your name correctly. So thank you guys. We already 10 minutes over time. I know all of you still lots of idea and feedback for us, and maybe Deepak also still have several things for trainers. But I think we can finish to next session. Maybe we can have another session in another month. Maybe maybe Deepak. I don't know. It's really different because fortunately we now have WhatsApp group, Telegram group, and Google Classroom group. So we are connected now. So it's easier to have a session like this in the futures. So some like last week, we can have photo session before we close the session. So please set up your face, your hair. And some of you will use Quizizz t-shirt. Yeah, please show.
I can't show because I'm wearing hijab.
Yeah, that's fine, Bu Yanti. Pak Febri, and all of you, I think all of you can screenshot, yeah, not only several certain person, but I'm assigned Pak Febri. Pak Febri, please lead us. Can you? Pak Febri, can you speak so we can hear you? I cannot hear you. Okay. Anyone siapa ya? Oke deh saya aja. Oke.
Biar saya bantu Mas Biar.
Oke, Bu Yanti tolong ya. So please, because it is I think about 5 slides, please keep smiling because we don't know in which slides we are. So smile. Udah siap Bu Yanti? Bu Yanti di unmute dong. Bu Yanti masih ke mute.
Okay, ready.
Okay, please count
slide 1. Cheese. Okay, next slide 2. Second slide.
Everybody thinks
third slide.
Yeah.
Third slide.
The slide.
You don't know which one.
Yeah, in which slide you are. So
just keep smile until dry. Okay, the last slide. Okay, done.
Okay, thank you, Bu Yanti.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh yeah, I have one more special guest. She is not super trainer, but she is education influencer or YouTuber from Indonesia. Miss Sari. Halo Miss Sari. Halo Mbak Sari.
Halo.
Oh ya, ya Mbak Sari ini saya undang khusus karena saya sering nonton videonya Mbak Sari, terutama buat belajar platform-platform lain, karena Mbak Sari ini juga buat platform-platform lain ya selain Quizizz. Mungkin Mbak Sari ada kesan sedikit setelah ikut ini dan mau ada pertanyaan mungkin untuk Dipak, quick question maybe or quick feedback.
So, okay, hello all, and I feel like I have no idea when I came here because I really don't know that Quizizz actually have a trainer. And thank you so much for Umar for inviting me to the session, and thank you so much for Deepak for such a good platform. So basically, can you hear me by the way?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right now,
yes, clear.
Yeah, basically, I quite frequent using this platform in my school. So there are actually several issues and challenges that I faced, especially as a teacher and educator. So first of all, maybe about the security issues, because since we are regularly using this platform in my class, so I found that some of my weak students, they become very expert using this platform, and I know how usually they grade, but when I'm using this platform, suddenly they become like 100 or something else. So when I try to do some research, they found like some other platforms that can't, they get the answers from the Quizizz house. Yeah, and the other things is because when especially that happens when I do the, when I ask them, I assign them the quizzes as the homework. Yeah, it happens regularly. I think that's the most challenging issue because so far when I work with Quizizz, the only thing that I can do is only setting the privacy, it becomes the private and so on. But sometimes there are other platforms that I find out through the YouTube also, which is a paid platform, and they can also give the answers. So it's quite, for me,
So yeah, that is another thing that we are working on. So the issue is that because we also want to keep Quizizz open, right, where you can log in without an account, and we want to keep it convenient, it becomes, it's difficult to make it, because in the end, right, let's say if students are doing at home, you just have to ask a friend, right, what they answered. And but at the same time, what we are looking at is, if you really want to do like a secure test, right, we are creating a mode where we'll be building desktop apps, so that, or even on our mobile apps, there it will be completely sort of a lot more secure than using it through the website. And that should hopefully allow you to conduct tests where you want to be more secure. But generally speaking, for most of the homework and things like that, our thought is, if they really want to cheat, then you can't stop them so much. But if it's a live test, in those scenarios, we can try to in that limited time make it difficult to easily get the answers, things like that.
Yes, maybe in the near future, you can develop some of the proctor system.
Yeah,
So like the auto proctor, if you ever heard that. So yeah, it would be better, especially using this platform to to conduct like maybe an exam or something. So it will be safer. But thank you so much, Deepak. Thank you so much, Umar.
Okay, thank you, Miss Ayu. So yeah, additional from me, because actually we start Quizizz as a gamification thing, but we're really concerned about that issue also. So as Deepak said, it will be our next concern in our future development. So thank you.
So also,
and
the thing with these things is, like, when we fix something, right, then they find another way to cheat after that. So it's not that we fix it once; it keeps on going. So but it's something we have to keep working on. So.
Yeah, and I also noticed the upgrading. Yeah, since the first Quizizz, because I use Quizizz quite long, since maybe before the pandemic or what, but it becomes very famous during the pandemic season.
Yeah. Okay. So at least those tools are paid now, so your students have to at least pay to cheat.
Okay, Bapak Ibu ya semuanya, all of you, thank you again. Maybe closing statement, Deepak. I think you have to close this session, please.
Yeah, happy to, so I just really happy to meet all of you. And you can always reach out to Omar for my contact. I mean, it's just deepak@quizizz.com. You could reach out, or even on Twitter. And we're always looking to hear what you have to say. And I can't guarantee that within a day or a week your issue will be fixed, but we definitely try to fix the biggest issues, what we're hearing from teachers, as soon as possible. Yeah. So really appreciate all the sort of love that we get from all of you, and that's really what motivates this whole team to keep working on this project. So we really appreciate all the comments that you share and all the feedback that you send. It goes a long way in motivating the team. So thank you to all of you for doing that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, and happy weekend. Have a nice sleep. Have a nice dream. Good night, everyone. Unless Mrs. Ling want to stay, because I wanna show something, but others who wanna leave, please leave. Please feel free. Thank you, Deepak. We really appreciate.
Thank you, Mas Umar. Thank you, Deepak. Thank you all. Have a good health.
See you tomorrow ya, buat for trainers from Southeast Asia. Tomorrow we'll still have one session about how to manage the training. It is not as important as today, but yeah, it is still nice if you want to come tomorrow.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yo, Kumar.
Bye.